unnecessary vlog.
Today is the day. I am finally gonna do my perfume bottle, my empty perfume bottle artwork project thing. So what I have in my head is some sort of, I want to do it on a frame, like a picture frame that has glass on it. And I want to use clear resin, or like semi-clear. Like I might put like a drop of a color here and there just to give it a little tint, but basically it's going to be more like see-through looking. And then I want to take these broken perfume bottles and arrange them somehow, and then make it so that I can put it like above a window or something, and like the light will shine through type of thing is what I'm kind of going for. Now, I have never used resin before, but I feel like I've seen enough videos on YouTube. I feel like I can handle it, but we will see. We will see. So what I'm gonna do first is, this is actually gonna be a 2-day project because my resin is not coming in until tomorrow. So today, I'm going to go ahead and break the bottles and separate them out how I want to, like with colors and stuff. I'm gonna break the bottles and then keep all of the glass pieces separated until tomorrow when I can get my resin in to finish the project up. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I've never done this before, but we're gonna do it together. And I think that the breaking of the perfume bottles is going to be very satisfying because like it's very therapeutic, you know, like sometimes you just like, you know, if you got like anxieties and angers and things, you know, you just need to release, you know, and you need to hit something. I can break some glass. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this bottle though, because if I find one that maybe could be reusable, I'm probably gonna keep it. What I mean by that is the top comes off here. So this is something I can use. If something happens to a perfume bottle of a perfume I've got, maybe something happens to it and I need to transfer it into another vessel, here we go. You never know when you're gonna need an empty perfume bottle that's refillable. And then again, as far as lids, I'm gonna keep the lids because there are some times where I will purchase a perfume from Joma Shop, like a repurchase something that I love from Joma Shop, and they're testers, and sometimes the testers come with lids and sometimes they don't. But either way, it doesn't matter. I don't have to worry about that because I will have the lid for it if I need to. I think I'm gonna take this outside and separate these all out. I don't know about the clear ones. If I'm gonna, I mean, it's just gonna look clear. Should I even bother breaking those? I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna get the colored ones. So yeah, we'll go outside and we'll play around. We'll see what we're gonna do.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
So many different weapons to choose from. So, I was thinking about what I'm gonna put these glass pieces in until my resin comes in tomorrow. And I found a bunch of these in the garage. So I think this will be perfect, little plastic jars I can put the stuff in. We got this old table. We found it for free and it was at the end of somebody's yard and it had a free sign. So we're like, heck yeah, we'll pick up a table. So it's just, it's like a really nice, little table here that we can use outside for projects. So I'm gonna put this one in the orange one. This is my Tiger Lily. And I don't know if I'll mix the orange and the red because I don't know how many options I'm gonna have as far as colors. Like if this is the only orange one I have, then I'll mix these two together. I don't know. So I'll just put them in the same general area for now. I may put this one in the pink area. I hope I got a couple of pink ones. This would go in like the green like yellowish area. Look at that. Do you all like? I really enjoyed this perfume. Definitely one of those. Who was it? It was Danielle from Perfume Journal. She worded it so well, describing perfumes as movies. There are some movies that you go watch one time and you loved it. You loved the movie, but it's not one of those movies that you would watch over and over again. But then you've got those other movies that you love so much you could watch them every day for the rest of your life and never get tired of them. That's how some perfumes are, you know. Or there's some movies that you walk out of the movie in the middle of the theater because you didn't like the movie that much, like, you know. All different types of perfumes, but I really enjoyed this one, but it definitely wasn't one of those I would rewatch over and over again. But MAC Turquotic, that is good. Oh, I don't have any so I figured when I'm busting up glass, you know, some pieces could fly into my eyeballs. I don't have any safety glasses, but I've got sunglasses. It'll work. Okay, so I said I'm not doing this one. I got my Kayali one. This would be a good pink color. So yeah, I definitely gonna, I may put the frosted glass pieces together versus like the regular glass, like you see what I'm saying? Like this is a pink, like clear, and this is more like frosted. So I may separate them, or I may put them, I don't know. And I don't know if I'm gonna use this one or not, because this one is clear technically, but it has these rainbow iridescence. I may use this as maybe, you know, not like a focal point, but maybe a part of it somehow. I don't know. Yeah, I'll set that one out. So let me keep organizing these because it's probably gonna bore you, but I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done here. Okay, you guys, this is more organized. Okay, these are all the lids. I'm keeping all the lids because, like I said, you never know when you're gonna need a lid. And then I'm keeping these as well because, you know, if I want to give a sample to somebody, I can always like peel off this, I can clean this out, peel off the label and put on a new label. You know, you can use these for samples, so those are handy. And then, okay, so I've got my whites over here, all my different empty white bottles here. And then I've got some like goldish brown colors here. Actually, I need to take the lid off this one. Okay. And then I've got one silver over here, and then one kind of odd man out because it's not really, you know, it doesn't really go with, I don't know, it doesn't really go, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is odd man out, but I'm gonna use him. Then we've got this like, you know, yellowy green colors here. Some like more clear, pinkish, purpley-ish over here. Some frosted pink colors over here. Some reds. Got my strawberry letter, you know I love that. My watermelon batik. And then I've got some other, I'm gonna go ahead and use my empty Aromatics Elixir because it is frosted. So I feel like it could give a good look to things, possibly. And so I'm gonna use these here. And then I've got these two kind of orangish colored ones here that I'm gonna use. And then the bottles over here I'm not gonna use because this one looks like it's really colorful, but really it's just a sticker on the back. So yeah, so these are the bottles I'm not using because they're well, except for this one, I told you why, but they're all clear, and I don't know, like I'm just gonna save them here for the time being. This one here is a really nice one because just like the Devotion bottle, this unscrews. Wait, let me unscrew it here. See, this one unscrews, so I can use this for another perfume if I need to in the future. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put these away and put my lids away and then start smashing stuff. Here we go. I'm so excited, you guys. Have you ever seen like what the inside of some of these bottles look like? Like, I'm so curious to see. Like, let's find out. Okay, so I don't want to just go like just smashing away and splat everything everywhere, even though that would be the most fun. I'm going to, I even got some tools here to maybe help with something, but I'm just going to try, I don't know, should I just do it? I don't know, should I use maybe something to kind of brace it? You know what? I think No, we're just gonna do it. Okay. Wow, that is harder than I thought.
That's what she said.
You guys, I should probably put a disclaimer on this video because this could really hurt somebody. So, disclaimer, proceed with caution, or do not try this at home. I don't know which I should say. Don't sue me if if you get a cut from doing this project. Well, this ended up being way more messy and dangerous than I thought it would be. And now I'm going to use some soapy water, and I'm going to clean these off because they're all like oily and stuff. I can smell some of the aromas coming off here from the residue that was in there. So I'm going to wash them all out and let them dry on some paper towels and then put them back in here. I have washed all of the different colors we've got here, and I've got paper towels. I just kind of wash them, lay down the paper towels and just let them dry, and then I'll put them back in their containers. This is like the bluish green pile, yellow, bluish green, and then we've got, I went ahead and mixed the silvers and golds together, and then we've got the white, the reds, the pink area. And this looks like it would be in the white category, but actually if you bring it over here, you can tell it's like a baby pink, so it needs to stay over here. So this is more the pink area, pink, a couple little purpley pieces. I don't know, actually, should I put that? I don't know, I should probably put that over there. Yeah, I think I'll put that over there. Yeah, there we go, keep those there. And then we've got some of the orange pieces here. And this way, once they dry, I'll be able to kind of look over them and get some of the, there's like little pieces of shards, things I don't want in there. I'll be able to actually pick out the good pieces that I want to keep and put them back. So that's what it looks like so far. Okay, guys, I've got my my frame. It's just a regular picture frame, but I took off the back and everything. I used hot glue to seal it in, and then also tape. So this is what we're going to use. Put it on. And then I also put two little hooks here. That way I can like hang it, like over a window if I wanted to, or wherever. I'll show you, I've got this from Amazon. It comes with your two parts. I've never done this before, like I said, but I do know this. I know that you're supposed to do equal parts of both and stir, stir, stir. So I think I can do that. I think I can handle it. And it comes with blue, brown, and green. I wanted more colors, so I bought a separate kit with a bunch of pretty colors. So that's what we're gonna be using. And yeah, so let's get started. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up bad. Okay, so the colors look good. I mean, they don't look bad when it's raised, when it's like, I don't know, you can't really see it because I can't turn it. You can kind of see, like it's looking good, but the color is just too much and it takes away from the glass pieces. So you guys, if you ever try this at home, I would go clear. I would not do color. I'm going to, I have resin all over me. My hands are so sticky right now. I've got resin on my phone. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am going to try to pour as much of this out as I can and see what I can salvage. I'm gonna try to fix this, you guys. I'm gonna fix this. Okay guys, I ran out of space up there. It's a sticky mess up there, so I'm bringing it down to the floor. My husband is gonna be like, what is going on in here? Okay, I mixed up a new batch. I'm pouring it in. And then I'm gonna put the pieces back on top and I don't know, pray for the best. I feel completely played. On YouTube, they make the resin pouring projects look so easy. But let me tell you, they're not. They're not at all. They are so messy, so sticky. I had sticky resin on everything. I've still got it on my phone. On my tripod thing. I had it all over my hands. I had it on inside my ring. Don't wear your rings when you do this project. I had it everywhere. And I used my acetone. My acetone usually will take care of anything. Take care of, not just polish, but you can use it for permanent marker. You can use it for super glue. If you get something super glue to take off super glue, it gets rid of anything. Acetone, 100% acetone. So I thought I'll use that, try to use, like I had it all over my hands, you guys. My hands were really sticky and like a thick layer was all over them in the cracks and everything. And the acetone did not penetrate at all, not even a little bit. So I'm starting to panic because I'm like, what else could I use? I tried oil, different types of oils, thinking, okay, maybe some oil-based thing will help cut through it. No, oils didn't help. Dawn dishwater didn't help either. So I'm like, okay, what do I use now? I tried alcohol, all different types of different things. Nothing was working. So then I told my daughter, I'm like, ask Siri, ask her how to get resin off of people's skin, because there has to be a way. Lemon juice. So I said, okay, let's try it. So she poured lemon juice all over my hands, and it started rubbing off almost instantly. So if you all ever do this project, you got sticky all over your fingers, keep some lemon juice nearby. That will help a lot. And then definitely, I would definitely not do the colored resins. I would stick with the clear, because it's just going to enhance the beauty, the natural beauty of the pieces of broken glass that you're using. So yeah, so use this whole video as a tutorial on what not to do. So then once you watch this and you want to do your own project, you'll know. You'll be able to get it right the first time, and it won't be so long and frustrating, and you'll be able to get it right the first time. Let me be your guinea pig of what not to do when you're making a mosaic thing out of broken perfume bottles. So now it's just a waiting game. I have to wait between 3 and 7 days, and then I can show you the results. It is now day 3, and I am finally done with my project. And yes, I am wearing the same t-shirt as I did for the last 2 previous days. Don't judge me. It's finally finished, you guys. I didn't think it was going to cure this fast. This resin is actually a really good resin. Like, it cured fast and it cured clear. Well, as clear as it could be for the mistakes I had made. If I had done it right the first time, it would be super clear, but it's as good as it's gonna get for this time. Like I said, I learned a lot of things along the way that I'll do differently for the next time, and there will be a next time, because I'm gonna have to save up some more perfume bottles, of course. So it probably will be a while, but when I get enough perfume bottles to make another one, I will. And this time I'll feel more confident about what I'm doing and be able to do it a little bit better. And so each one that I make will look better and better. So here it is. And I'll show you what it looks like up to the window, because it doesn't, unless the light's like shining through it, you're really not gonna get the full effect. And I know I was not too happy with the resin situation. And I do still stand by what I said. It is very messy and very sticky. But now that it's all done and I'm like seeing the finished product, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do some resin projects again in the future. So yeah, so that is it. I will, at the end of this video here, I'm going to show you what it looks like up to the light. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you later.